Namaskar, friends. See, many a times we don't get any symptoms despite almost 50, 60, 70% of internal organs are not functioning properly. So it is a must. We must get the blood test done, especially the seven blood tests which I suggest. See, I have met a gentleman, 55-year-old, 5 feet 5 inches. He shared his report. Look at he has spent about 3,000, 4,000 rupees, but still this fasting insulin test was not done. Fasting glucose is high, is diabetic. He was not aware of it. He doesn't have any symptoms. He happened to check some time ago his fasting sugar. I understand it was some 200. So he got this test done. 10.2% is a very, very high diabetic condition. Now his thyroid is okay, but triglycerides to HDL ratio is very high. Triglycerides is 233 and HDL is 50. So the ratio is 4.7. It should be below 2. And D vitamin, look at very low. Even as per the lab also is extremely low. B12 is very low. The lab says 30 to 100, the best is 50 to 100. Same thing B12 also, 500 to 100. So very, very low. Weight is, of course, is slightly overweight and large waist. BP seems to be normal. He is not taking any medication. Since I didn't have the fasting insulin, I have taken this triglyceride to HDL ratio as insulin resistance. Out of 11 parameters, since we do not have one parameter, out of 11, I mean 10 parameters is okay. And three parameters. That's how he gets 30% health score. So, what are the problems? Severe diabetic, dyslipidemia and the chances of getting heart problem because of high cholesterol, high HD, high triglycerides and low HDL. D and B12 vitamin deficiency, 12 kg overweight and belly fat. See, friends, insulin resistance can be calculated in two ways. One is with fasting insulin multiplied by fasting blood glucose divided by 405. The value should be below 1.5. That is insulin sensitive. And otherwise, same thing is triglyceride to HDL ratio should be below 2. See, whenever somebody is insulin resistant, what all can happen? First thing is belly fat, overweight, and high blood pressure, and fatty liver. All these things can happen, friends. So, what is the reason for all this? Most important is multiple times eating. We are all habituated to breakfast, lunch, dinner, coffee, tea, snacks, and all that. Dehydration. We don't drink sufficient water. 3, 4 liters water is very important. We most of us drink water wrongly while eating. Immediately after eating, we are doing that. Poor gut health. One must pass two times in a day. Many people pass one day, that two during the day sometime, but it is necessary that two times passing the stools in the morning is a great advantage. Sedentary lifestyle, no physical exercise, chronic stress, and poor sleep. Friends, if you unless you check these seven blood tests, you will not know your health problem. So with 30% health score, it's something like you are going a time bomb in your pocket. So what is the dinacharya? Drink 1 liter water immediately after waking up and go for first bowl movement. 1 hour brisk walk, come back home, rest for 5, 10 minutes, drink second time 1 liter water and go for the second bowl movement. Manage stress, learn meditation, satsang, yoga, etc. 7 hours night sleep is non-negotiable. 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Avoid or restrict sugar, salt, sweets, dairy, processed packaged foods, refined oils, intoxicants like alcohol, uh, tobacco, stimulants like coffee, tea, cool drinks, and all must be stopped. If you can't stop, restrict them. If at all you want to eat, take them, you can take moderately once in a while along with your food. Don't take separately. Now, for good results, eat only two times when hungry and maintain the same timings. Choose nutritious food, friend. What type of food to eat, when to eat, how much quantity you eat is depending on your convenience. I mean, based on your hunger. And at the same time, remember your health score. Suppose you're fully diabetic, you have to be more strict. Initially, one can eat thrice in a day if needed between 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. That means from 8 p.m. to morning 10 a.m. must be a fasting period. That's how you should be able to maintain a 14 hours of fasting. Nothing in between 2 meals except water, friends. I tell people, even God appears and gives a prasadam, don't put it in your mouth. Remember, other than water, whatever you put in your food, whatever you put in your mouth is food. It could be a small glass of coffee, it could be two pieces of cashew nut or one biscuit what you take, or some prasad somebody offered to you. It amounts to eating. When you eat, it gets digested, there's the sugar and insulin. Over the period of time, for many, many years of this habit, makes people to insulin resistance, and all those problems like belly fat, overweight, blood pressure, and pre-diabetes, PCOD, all these problems are happening only because of multiple eatings for many, many years. Don't drink water 20 minutes before eating, while eating, and until 2 hours after eating. Drink balance 1 to 2 liters water in installments between 2 or 3 meals. Neat. Non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Just because you walk for 1 hour, the balance hours don't simply sit, friend. You move, you take the steps, uh, be active during the day. 14 hours overnight fasting is important. What food to eat? You can have homemade without, you don't use this refined oil. You can use cold pressed oils, chekki oil. Make food, enjoy your food. If you are very keen to improve your health, out of 2 meals, one you take uncooked meal. Friends, it is absolutely necessary that anybody who is overweight, even 15, 16 years, they must get those 7 blood tests and then follow this Dinacharya, and I'm sure you will benefit it. My name is Gangeshwar Rao. I'm not a doctor, friends. Anybody having a kidney problem and heart problem must consult their doctor. You must invest time to gain the right knowledge and then be disciplined. Thank you very much, friends. If you like this video, subscribe and share to my channel. Thank you very much.